Just 4 to shoot. Shoots over Brown. Knocked loose. The Nets have gotten 8 of 16 attempts to fall. And he's gone for the lob.
Rapa tu madre.
And the dunk by him.
Oh. Te dejo llave. Pero, oye, loco. Ah, pero tú estás en el grupo. Tú no estás en el grupo. Pero tú ve a mi perfil de Play y te va a salir abajo. Igual, normal, dale a hacer el play y mándaselo a la gente. Oh, vea la opción de... Pero ¿qué es lo que tú dices? Yo no te entiendo, pero... Claro que se puede. Oye, claro que se puede. ¿Qué la hay entonces?
Terrific execution so far. And you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very impressive offense so far.
And the whistle on the shot. Got some contact there. Misses the shot, but he'll shoot 2.
Que eso no sé, es una configuración que yo tengo mal ahí. Porque me la otra cuenta. Mira el grupo, te tagué Prime. Que no es eso, está dando rol hace rato, man. No, me dio rol a pasar a Tole.
From three-point range to this point. Always nice to start out like that. Something else they've done right so far.
Manín, esa barra de Gatorade es lo que se pone larguísima, manín. Esos jugadores no se cansan, maná. La doble barra, loco.
Mills, no good.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive. Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Ah, pues cuando tú dices sesión con la misma cuenta en PS4 no te saca de aquí, ¿no?
Down low. Diallo gets the bucket.
That's where they'd like all their shots to come from.
The Nets with a lead. It's Griffin, high post. MP right side. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
And the drive MP has is evident. This is a player that wants to be great and willing to do whatever it takes.
So it's Detroit now. A minute 53 left in the first quarter of the game. Here's Lee. He's guarded by Mills. To the middle. Shot clock at 6. MP with a block. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. And now another
Un pendis versátil se llama.
Defensive performance.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Sí, tiene. Oye, no, 6-8.
2 on the clock. Diallo, no good. Brooklyn has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
On offense, MP has been locked in, just going after
es rapidísimo, loco.
Again and again.
Detroit has gone only 1 of 4 from three-point land.
You know, last year when Irving announced that James Harden was now the team's point guard, that raised some eyebrows, but as usual, there was a method to Irving's madness.
And the first one at the line is good. Mark, when you talk in depth with Irving, most of his opinions are well thought out.
I agree with you. I mean, he's a bit misunderstood, but he's very thorough and thoughtful and has some interesting things to say. I mean, when he plays the point
Ah,
guard,
pero
he
coño,
says
me lo
he
tapó
sees
el anillo.
everything that's going on, and I wouldn't argue with him because he's got great vision. When he plays the two, he knows what he's looking for, and that's to put that ball in the bucket.
Ya, pues se le iba a quedar bonito, mano, y me lo tapó ese loco.
And Detroit has possession. 8-point game. Their last game, a win against the Magic. Looking to carry it into this one.
It always helps when your opponent turns the ball over that many times. I thought it was the deciding factor overall.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
Voy a pasar la tu que el Kevin anda raneando por Walson offline anda Kevin. Mi green anda offline anda Walson.
Goes up again, and it's finished off inside by Jackson.
Yeah, really good work by Jackson, positioning himself nicely and then muscling in for that rebound.
Slams it down with two hands.
200 y pega como 210. Y ahora te digo, deja que termine el juego. O sea, en 99, oye, en 99 conseguiría 91 de velocidad. El papá de Ribery. El papá de... No. Ese puro. En el RD, en el play, tú sabes, él no sale del play. No, ese muchacho tiene 16 años recién cumplido, tiene un cuerpo, man, como si una gente de 20 años. Que, oye, ¿ahora de dónde?
Inside. And MP throws it down.
Irving showing you he's a frame ahead of his opponent with that nice imagination on offense.
Jackson, pass to Olynyk. Yes, and a nice assist from
Diablo,
Jackson.
me metí esa chuleta.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Y el Cuba también, el Cuba el país lo mandó PRD a jugar pelota también.
An insane quarter. No one could stop him.
El papá de Cuba le compró un carro y el entrenador que maneja el carro. Ya no puede estar. Oye, lo mandan PRD y vive con el entrenador, man. Ese entrenador es más habilidoso, man.
Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half.
Y hay unos guantes por ahí. Fue como un carajito, vale. Ay, Dios, ahorita damos un party con él curando. Por ahí está vendiendo.
They've got MP, James Harden out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Griffin in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team. That's why they're ahead.
Oh, a flashy dunk from MP, showing everyone just how acrobatic he can be.
Vean acá, vean acá, esa vaina de pro no está todavía.
Back to Olynyk. Just 5 to shoot. Tipped. The Pistons need to get one up quick. Snatched up. Tries again. And he lays it in. Olynyk's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
That one falls.
Impressive. Their ball movement has been excellent tonight.
Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Pass to Olynyk. To the inside. And now the Nets on the break. Some solid defense from Diallo.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Blown opportunity.
Here's Stewart. To the paint. Jackson. Pass to Diallo.
Manín, esa barra se ve larga con Gator, manín. Ese jugador no se cansa, manao.
So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And Fred, you played almost 2 decades in the league. What do you think some of the biggest highlights of your career were?
Really just, playing on some great teams with great players.
into the lineup for the Pistons.
Here's Irving. Going inside. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
They've been going to him an awful lot this game, and you can see why. He's pouring it on.
Here's Lee. Up top, Jackson. Back to Lee. 6 on the shot clock. Olynyk for 3. The rebound by the Nets. Millsap's got his 4th rebound in this one.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
They're really working the paint now.
Durant against Grant. Bay outside. Outside Olynyk. The 3 ball. Brooklyn with the board. Fresh off a win against the Pacers.
Oh, man, they were in total control. Really doing anything they wanted. It was that level of dominance.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie
Porque da foul.
I want to talk about a super team. Last season, the Brooklyn Nets became the only team in NBA history to boast 6 players who've made it all NBA over their career. Guys, the roster has changed just a bit, but make no mistake, this team remains loaded in a way we don't see too often.
No question, Allie. Good stuff there. Thanks. Pass to Brown.
No, sin barra, está durísimo. Tira, manín.
MP with it.
Sin barra. Claro, manín, toda vida. La voz sin barra. Y se ve solo. Tú le coges el tenis de una vez ahora. No sé qué es lo que tiene, pero manín. Yo estaba jugando con Georgie ahorita y Georgie sin valle, manín. Estaba metiendo sin barra, manín, como cosa loco. Yo no sé qué era lo que tenía el loco. Y eso que Georgie una mierda.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Graham. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Irving. And a slam dunk by Millsap.
Oh, yeah.
And this is what happens when Millsap gets deep inside. Superb at finishing with force.
There's 42 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a
A Rafi esa tu game, manín. Tiene 3 días descargándose, ¿verdad, Uri?
Against MP. Outside Olynyk. 4-3.
La metió.
And it's MP with a rebound.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Durant finds Millsap. Good on the shot. Millsap's got 8.
Boy, that's an example of Durant's basketball IQ and awareness, both platinum level. Pass to Jackson. Bay outside. Takes the 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Boy, he's playing out of his head, nailing everything. And the defense is scrambling to try to stop him right now, and so far, no go. And so it's
La letra.
ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. And don't go far. We'll be right back.
Cuba, ¿qué es lo que? Cuba, ¿qué es lo que? Cuba. Está jugando entre por party.
Substitution here for Brooklyn. Millsap, he's checked in for Aldridge. MP comes in for Durant. Brown, he's checked in for Harris.
Dímelo.
And it's Mills in for Harden. Here's MP. Count that one. MP's got 28.
The concentration it takes to hit that shot through contact is impressive.
Si tú lo ves así rápido se parecen.
Focus when the D's up on him.
You know, the number one thing Mills gives you, a confident knockdown shooter from range.
Yeah, Brian, that's been his calling card since he entered the league, but I think he's added some other pieces to his game along the way. He puts it on the floor, he creates for other people. He's a much more well-rounded guard now, and I think that keeps him on the floor and in the league.
And Detroit, let's look at who they've got. Amadou Diallo out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Saban Lee. Then it's Jackson. And it's Stewart in at the center position, filling out the middle. And he lobs it up to the rim.
What the fuck is animation?
They double him with MP. Pass to Stewart. Here's Lee. Floats one up. MP with a block.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this league. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. Nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Diallo with the ball, defended by Brown. And it's Olynyk with a jam.
El Ginra tuvo el campeonato llegando al nivel 40. Pero ahora, esta temporada se acaba en 40 días. Está como fácil subir a leyenda este año, manín. Va a abrir leyenda este año.
Back to Mills. Brown passes to Irving. Now here's Mills.
Hey.
And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That's on Isaiah Stewart.
We'll never question MP's toughness. I mean, he's willing to take a few lumps down low if it means points or a trip to the line.
The first one falls. Lyles, he's checked in for the Pistons. No good on the second free throw. Well, Detroit.
Para subir los down ahora, para subir los down, lo que eso consiga.
Lee on the wing. He's guarded by Mills. Pass to Lyles.
Dauren, de que los lockdown que tiran 60 van a meter este año pila.
Clock at 4. Here's Olynyk, and he makes it on the layup.
Que no falla, man, no. Yo me voy a hacer una vaina, tú a ver. Como el año pasado, de esos playmaking, de esos two-way que donkeaban pila.
You see the vertical MP has. He's able to get off the ground fast to throw it down.
Last 2 minutes to play. Third quarter.
Pass to Olynyk. Diallo outside. Back to Olynyk. Three-pointer. And it's Irving with a rebound. Irving's got 6 rebounds here tonight. MP against Diallo. Here's Millsap. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Millsap's got 10 points.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. You make your teammates better by giving them good passes. That one was perfect.
Brooklyn's gotten 2 of 4 threes to fall here in this third quarter. Pass to MP. Olynyk with some nice D. And Detroit is shooting a disappointing 38%. Jackson, the pass to Olynyk. Back to Jackson. Brown against Diallo. The kick to Olynyk. There's the three. Pass to Lyles. Here's Lee. There's Jackson with the three.
Hello, baby.
Out of bounds. It'll be Brooklyn's ball. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
There's 21 seconds left in the third. Outside Mills. Inside. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Outside Olynyk. Lee on the wing. There's Jackson with the three. That shot no good. And so it's Brooklyn building an insurmountable lead. Come on, they're up 38 points at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. Back to the game after this break. Tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Kyrie Irving out there with Patrick Mills. Then it's MP. Then there's Jahlil Okafor. And it's Brown in at the three, the small forward. So that's the Nets 5. Here's MP. That shot is off. Now the Pistons take it the other way. Pass to Lyles. Beyond the arc. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Brown with it to the inside. Okafor. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Nets.
I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In the first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've really been on fire from beyond the arc tonight, too. I mean, a lot of their points have come from out there.
Johnson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The NBA has a major presence in Africa now, and you were a big part of making that happen, Grant.
Yeah, no, it's very exciting.
For Kyrie Irving. And a new group getting ready for the Pistons. Grant checked in for Lyles. Bay comes in for Jackson. Magruder, he's checked in for Jackson. And Cunningham subbed in for Lee. Here's MP, and he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. Detroit has gone 4 of 8 from three-point land during the fourth. Jackson outside. Pass to Joseph. Here's Lyles. There's Jackson with the three. The rebound by Okafor. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
MP no good.
Almost a highlight reel play. Hey, you have to appreciate the effort there.
Here's Joseph. Here's Olynyk. And a nice finish on the layup. Olynyk's got 9 points now in the second half.
Yeah, Joseph adept at finding his open teammates, and that's exactly what you want from your point guard.
Up top, Okafor. Back to Mills. And he lobs it up. Oh, and the dunk by MP.
Great teamwork and great timing.
Oh, spectacular play.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Fourth quarter.
Jackson, the pass to Olynyk. Here's Joseph. And here's Jackson. And featuring Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, and Kevin Garnett. Is the 2020 Hall of Fame class the best ever, Clark?
Well, I'd certainly have to go back and look, but there won't be any classes that would be any better. I would say that. I mean, clearly depending on when some of the all-time greats went in and who were part of their classes in the past, but I would be hard-pressed to imagine or be able to state a class that was better than this particular class. 2009 comes to mind. That had Michael Jordan, David Robinson, and John Stockton. That's a pretty good threesome, too.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Nets.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
Familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more.
¿Qué jugador tú te hiciste?
These teams face each other going forward.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, the defense just couldn't figure him out, and he continued to put it to him.
MP outside, into the lane. And that was
Mano, yo me hice como 10 y el mejor que me hice fue este, manín, porque en verdad
stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
You know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
That was just an awful decision. I mean, you have to keep the clock moving. There's no reason to
se ve que los Richards van a estar buenos este año, porque esa vaina de tiro, manín, se meten demasiado tiro este año.
Terrible foul.
Charge. Está como la 20, man. No.
MP against Jackson. Johnson passes to MP. There's the drive. Outside Johnson. Shot clock at 5. Here's MP. Rebounded by the Pistons. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Lyles. To the middle. Here's Jackson. The rebound by MP. It's Brown on the wing. Back to MP. Kick out to Brown.
6-11 no, muy grande.
3-second violation.
Claro, manín. Otro 6-10, 6-8. 6-9, no, perdón, si es tirador 6-9, 6-9 o 6-10.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this
Va a estar muy
one.
lento.
We saw 2 different teams
Bueno,
tonight. One play with
centro va a ser
confidence,
lento.
operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
Claro.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Grant Hill, Clark Kellogg, and Alan LaForce, this is Brian Anderson.
Yo te recomiendo que no te hagas rincha, hermano.
We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Una vaina que tírate una vaina de adentro, despúnteselo a no viene a ver su desperdicio ahí asunto. Y después ahorita salen un par de jugadores de Gantel que tiren.
No, Ken, it's not really.
Te lo
I
claro.
was able to impose my will on them, make them adjust to me.
Oh, well, is it ever difficult for you to find that balance between?
Yo como que me quiero hacer un puro tirador este año para tirar del win. Oh, 30. ¿Qué tal? Pues yo no sé, yo la compré casi todas las que me daban. Yo te voy a enseñar, ahora te muestro. Mira el mío. Mira cuánto tiene de velocidad. Ahí tiene 83 en 96. O sea, ya tú sabes, 91 más de vertical creo que son 88. De fuerza 60 y 60, casi 70. Aceleración 87. No, pues eso sube 80, eso es disparate, manado. Eso en 80 ya defiende. Todos los centros, mírate los centros de todos los tigres, no consiguen esa vaina casi. No pasan de 80. Espérate que esté saliendo para afuera. Ahorita tiene jugadores en 60. Mierda, mira, hay chaquetas de equipo de fútbol. Mira, tiene una chaqueta de la Juventus. Pero ¿y qué lo que? ¿Cómo que esos tigres con todos los tigres con poloche creado? ¿Cómo la vuelta?
Lo estaba viendo yo, lo que puedo hacer uno.
Oh, esto no. Qué huevo puse. Oh, yo le di para atrás. Claro, lo mismo de la vez. ¿Qué te cover yo cogí? Glass cleaner. No te da segundo aquí, eso es para Play 5 nada más. Ay. Un 6-8, él siempre le gustan sus 6-8. Ah, no, se lo hizo 6-7. Mira la defensa interior. Ve que te digo que esa vaina la gente no usa eso casi. Ey, no, pero ese centro montita mierda, la real. Un ala pivo 6-7, 190 libras. Pero no, ese centro no está de nada, no está de nada, ¿no? No, pero eso no sirve, eso no sirve. ¿Qué dice Luis? Mierda, pero vamos para el 3, perri, ¿qué es lo que? Yo tengo un pana ahí. Ah, me ve. Ah, bueno. Seis, 9. ¿Pero qué tú te vas a hacer? ¿Uno de adentro? 6-8, 6-8. Oh, Samu, yo me hice una grasa, Samu. Mira esta grasita, Samu. Oye, ¿qué es lo que hay que hacer para conseguir los poloches, mano? Quiero jugar, déjame ver qué lo queda, meterle este pan. Pero Green entró para el party. Hermano Green. ¿Es lo que? Mierda, y no me han dado eso. Miren, mangue eso pasado. Mango esos cuartos de VC. Y ese clan ahora. Oh. Pero mira, tú hicieron un clan. Mira quiénes son estos tigres. No, mano, yo estoy aburrido de la carrera, estoy aburrido de todo, no sé qué jugar. Bueno, yo me voy a faltar un rato también ahorita, me conecto, mano.